INTranzit here, and I'm here to show you guys a tutorial, if that's actually a word, or not. But I'm here to show you, nevertheless, how it is I did um, the Cardi B's "Be Careful," right? So yeah, it's not really a truest tutorial in its in that word, but it's just really me just showing you stuff. All right. So okay, let's get into it. Okay. Um, I did I did the beat and stuff like I do for the most part. My music in Machine. Mainly because I have the what you call it, the controller, so it's easy to navigate and come up and helps with it streamline the process a little quicker. Before I go into that, I tend to actually do parallel compression to my sounds. Um, I tend to use the API 2500. It has a nice sound and it gets the job done. All right. Um, Before I go a little further, I want to tell you guys, like, if you guys want to know more, like how I specifically use stuff, just drop a comment below and I'll get into that. I could actually go into videos and show you guys those kind of stuff, right? But for now, this is actually like my fun time and I'm just breezing through things, you know. So, oh my goodness. Anyway, so all right, let's get on. All right, so where was I? Okay, cool. So the drums, we start with the drums, right? For this one, I decided I listened to their kick and everything, but for the kicks that I like to use as well as trying to stay within the integrity of the song, I chose to use a kick. Well, my kick kind of cut through the mix a little more, where their own had a lot more warmth and body. So it was kind of, I want to say it was woofy at the bottom, if that make any sense to everybody else. But so my kick is like it knocks a little bit more, but I still try to get them to do well. I still try to get, as I said, within the integrity of the song to remain, for it to translate like the feeling of the original song. Right. So this was not a free, no, it's not freelance, a thing where I just went off onto my own thing. It's me trying to recreate, but still put a part of me, but still put their their um their intent into my music. Then, all right. So let me see if I could take off some of these things here. Just to rush it through to show you guys. All right. So let me see. Oh, sorry. This is what it sounds like. Not bad, but definitely not mind breaking. Um, I think I added a little more of the lower end, around 100 hertz. Yeah, I think that's just slight at the higher mids and the highs a little bit, um, just a little bit for clarity. I added a distortion to, I think, for me to thicken it up a little bit more. Um, Again, everything I use for the most part on this kick is was more or less like to flavor, just for taste, right? And I add another EQ after that because I find as though sometimes when you add the distortion, it brings in different artifacts and stuff. So I went in and I you know navigated around and chose frequencies that I was feeling and took out some that I wasn't feeling. Especially, I think it kind of muddied up right in between here, so I took out some of that. Um, Let me see. Yeah, it just kind of brings out the kick a little more, and then I think I used the compression here just because I wanted a little more attack, and it made the kick a little more tighter, right? And then I added in the a little we added in the boom just to bring in some more body again, because after I used the compression, it took away some of the lower end. All right. Hopefully you guys can see that. All right, so just moving through quickly. Hi hats. I just put a transient designer master. Sorry, transient master. Um, oh, sorry. A lot of these kicks originally, well, a lot of the instrumentation that I may have brought in, it was actually out of the key of the song, and I actually had to like tune it to what it is. What it is. It was actually being played in the song, right? So but I use a rim shot. I had two rim shots actually. I had a snare. I think one of these snares. Let me see. I think um. Hmm, let me see. Yeah, sorry. I think a lot of these snares and stuff. I think I may have started it a little later. Like um, instead of it being that's not. Let me see if I actually find it. I may or may not have done it. I'm not too sure yet. Let me see. Okay. Right. So, like for example, the clap, I actually took it back. Took back the start point, so it kind of skates in. All right. Um. Again, most of these things were like I couldn't really find the exact stuff that they use, so I actually had to make and be an inventor and make my own stuff. So let me give you, for example, these stuff like I mean the snare, the rim shot, um, and the way that I did the clap and stuff. Like I blended it to create that snap, that snap sound that I'm gonna show you right now, right? So so let's see. Oh, sorry. You hear that? It's like a twap song, right? So it's because their own they had a little twap that was well they had like I think it was a stick in it, but I couldn't really get their kind of effect because some of the times that they actually have the things that they need. So yeah, so I did it and I did my own kind of invention with that, right? So that's it for the drums. Right? For the bass, which was probably the next important thing. Simple. What I use for the bass, I actually put some bend and all. Oh gosh, probably got it on me. Yeah, I actually put some bend and stuff into it, some glide and some bend into it. A lot of distortion, right? Two different distortion unit. I use the Fab Filter Saturn and Foxbox, if that's how you pronounce it. And I combine those and in as a send and let me take it out and you hear what it sounds like. That's what out with very slight. If anything, it brings out more of the top end or the when I say the top end, the higher end compared to the lower end. All right. For the compression, I actually use the C4 because um I find as though with the 808 it has a lot of big boom and stuff, so I really wanted to contain that. So I actually contained it a lot um so that it stays within a compact region for me as far as frequency goes. All right. I took out some I took out yes, I think I took out well 70. Yeah, I took out 70 hertz and around yeah, around like 70, yeah. And I also took out the lower extremities. So it translates a little better and the kick comes through a little bit more. All right. The keys I actually use the exact same thing, and I also I think I use a little bit of I use a lot of reverb to position and give it a sense of width and ambience and stuff. Let's see what was so if you really listen closely to Cardi B's "Be Careful," there's thing behind it, like I guess like a little quiet kind of thing behind it. So I actually recreated my own thing. So you gotta listen to it carefully. I don't want to go and play her stuff and get copyright infringement and stuff. I'm not too sure how that works, but um, really go back in and listen to what it is she was doing, and or the beat was doing in the background, and listen for it, and you're gonna hear something like this. So I went in and I did my own vocals, added compression, um, what do you call it? Distortion, EQ, and just that was my point, to be creative. At this point as well, I did similar things where, like, they had, like, it sounded like it was a broken record, and they just kind of chopped it up, and they chopped and screwed it and everything. And at that point, to me, it was just more or less, I was just being creative and doing my own thing, pitching down my vocals. I put in some trumpets in it and everything. Give it a sense of that old school flavor kind of thing, right? And then for this part, I can really, sorry, for this here, I can really get their instrument that they had used, or their sample that they used. I created my own again. All right. Um. Yeah. I think for some reason, like the first part of it, I don't know. Sorry. I think for like the first part, kind of skates in blood. So you think what I'm saying? So like the first one compared to the second one, something is off about that. Yeah, I think it may have been because I did something before the tutorial, and I think it kind of messed up the file. But all I just got to do is just take this and copy that there, and it should fix the problem. All right, so where else? All right, cool. And the last thing I did with this whole thing was the ad libs. Well, again, at this point, I was just doing whatever I wanted.
Yeah.
I was just playing around and stuff. So, you see. Anyway, I think that is about it. Um, so yeah, so let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys like these kind of things. I could do some more of it, probably on my free time again. Um, let me know if you guys would like these files that I used, to put in your drums. Use it however you want and stuff. All right, so let me know. And this has been fun. I think I should play it. All right, I think I should. Yeah, I think I should play it. All right, hopefully my computer doesn't freeze up because it's blowing hard right now. So let's get it.